I'm Mike Sullivan, and this is actually take 2 in a video. We did this great, awesome impromptu video with Jimmy. He came over asking for help with his driver, and I was telling him how I got to shoot an instructional video. So we made this the video. I just met him, and we're going to talk about what we did to help him straighten out his driver. To back up, and I'm sorry we're doing this twice now, right? But what was going on was, coming over here, Calvin, we're going to show everybody just the way he's holding the club. So Jimmy got this beautiful new Ping driver, which is a fantastic product, right? And if you take your right hand off the club, this is the way that you were gripping it.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. And so we talked about how when, just try with, from there, getting the club face to close. Just move your hand to close it. It doesn't go that easy, does it? Now watch this. Now close it. Was that easy? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So here's what we did, and we talked a little bit about, watch your finger there, Calvin. And by the way, thanks, Calvin, for doing this part. Jack Nicklaus had a great grip tip. And what he said was, and of course I was talking about it earlier, I was too smart when I first started teaching golf to follow Jack Nicklaus's explanation, right? But now I've figured that that's a good thing, right? So when we stand here, our hands, when they hang down from our shoulders, our palms point in towards our body slightly. So I'm going to keep the club face square to the target line, pull it over to my left side, and I can even put it up on this rod. And then when I get set up here, that V between my thumb and my finger here, it points right up here at my right shoulder, my back shoulder. So try that. Good. Now pull it out in front of you over here so Calvin get a look at him, right? And then put your right hand on, and you already do it well. Just get your palm matching up with where you want the ball to go with your right hand. So that's a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Right? So the other thing that you were doing, so come on back here, Calvin. Let's get a shot of your practice swing. And this is something that you got to work on in your golf game. Watch when he takes his practice swing. Let's do one more practice swing. Get a good look at that club face there, Calvin. Good. So in the practice swing, Jimmy, what's going on is when you take that club back, you're immediately rotating that club face open. Now the club face on a perfect swing, a club face is going to open a little relative to the target line, but relative to the arc it's swinging on, it's staying almost square. Now a lot of the best players in the world, they do open it a teeny bit to the arc, or they close it a teeny bit to the arc, but they're not doing like that.
Yeah.
Does that feel natural? Yeah?
Not really, but...
Oh, that's good then, right? So, first one is get used to the grip. So already that left hand, you kind of got it weak on me.
Yeah.
Right? First thing we're going to do is get used to the grip. Then we're going to work on a one-piece takeaway where you take it like nice and low and slow and turn those shoulders. And then when you get here, the toe of your club is pointing a little more towards the ground. Before, I think it was like back like that.
Okay.
But let's just take a nice smooth swing with that stronger left-hand grip and see what happens.
Practice swing.
Time out. You got to strengthen that grip a little more. Good.
So here you can see in the video, if you look at the way Jimmy's taking the club back, he's still fanning that club face wide open. And when you open that club face up like that, you've got to time it and close it just perfect, which he's having trouble doing here, even with a stronger grip. So not only is he going to have to work on that stronger grip, he's also going to have to work on taking the club back, keeping the club face more square to the arc and not opening it.
Not going to like it. Better. Or at least it's starting left now because your club face is getting closed a little bit more to the target line.
Yeah.
So the next thing for you to do, and hopefully you come back soon, right, is we're going to look at that grip and have it more comfortable. Then we're going to get you on that flight scope and check the path and get the path of the club going towards the target as well as the grip working up with the path.
Yeah, it feels like I'm coming outside in.
Yeah, you're coming out in a little bit, but the face is closer to square. So you're incentivizing yourself at least to swing on a better path. So once someone gets that club face open, once they get that club face open, to square the club face relative to the target, that's the move they try to make. So the step one is getting the club face square, mostly with that grip, And then it's going to be a matter of getting you used to starting the club more this way instead of that way. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you being in on that.
Thanks for the help.
I hope that helps. I'll see you next time.